lot of people think starting a business is hard. Too many would-be entrepreneurs get stuck early in the process because they think only a certain type of person has what it takes to make it as a successful business owner. While the reality is most people have what it takes, a good idea, the right amount of capital and the creativity. It's SME's Weekly here on Galactic Television, where we learn ways of growing a micro, small and medium enterprise. I am Ezinne Egesi. You are welcome. Now, to start with, what most people lack, however, is the patience, determination and ability to plan. It's easy to become overwhelmed in the early stages of starting a business, but the key is to have a working plan to stick to. Use something simple to guide you along the way. Now, here are 7 key steps to starting your own business. 1. Take time to brainstorm. Now, an idea is great, but you need to be able to give it legs. Your job as a new entrepreneur and future business owner is to think about every aspect of your business. Come up with answers to every question a stranger or a potential investor might ask you. For example, try to answer these questions.
Never ask why.
Who is the target market for the product or service you're rendering? What could go wrong and how will you solve it? Are there additional products or services that could tie into your main offering? What are the main things you want your customers to know about you? By preparing answers to these questions ahead of time, you'll attract the right customers and also gain their confidence and trust. All right, now let's move to the next step. Create a business plan. After you've taken the time to answer questions about your business or product idea, put together a concrete business plan. According to the U.S. Small Business Administration, the main parts of a business plan include the executive summary, a company description, that's what makes the company unique, a market analysis, that is the competition and target demographics, the company structure, a description of the service or product line, the marketing sales strategy, financial projections plus any additional useful information. You could meet an entrepreneur who has a section of free business plan templates that can help you get started. Now, the next one on our list is gather the needed resources. If you are planning to start a one-person business, you don't necessarily need to worry about hiring anyone, but it might be helpful to create a plan for the future when you want to scale the business. No matter what the size of your business is, you'll need a few essentials to start operating. Create a list of everything you'll need and its approximate cost, whether it's a phone that has access to the internet, an office space with a new desktop and printer, or a warehouse to hold the product, or even your home. Now, number 4, you have to launch marketing and brand awareness campaigns. Now, before you launch the business off the ground, start planning the ideas for marketing, for sales, and of course branding efforts, because social media is used by much of the Nigerian population in most age groups and continues to grow in popularity globally. Now, having an online presence is key. Create a Facebook page, Twitter profile, Google, plus LinkedIn page for your business, depending on the appropriate social media channel for your company. For instance, a dry cleaner may not find a LinkedIn page useful, but could connect well with a local community on Google and Facebook. Be sure all your web pages have a cohesive feel and are updated regularly. All of the communications with your clients could have or should have a cohesive feel. Use the company's brand colors and logo to create business card, letterhead, and email signatures to demonstrate to customers a professional operation. Now, number 5, you have to create a maintenance list when you finally have your business up and running. Keep track of regular tasks that keep a business running. Of course, you can have doing payroll, keeping up with inventory, updating the website, and regularly blogging, and of course, using your social media. Create a list of these regular tasks and schedule them on a project management dashboard. This ensures you will continue the regular housekeeping task of business so it runs smoothly. Now, the final step for the program today, you have a set your future goals. Now, whether your business is a day or a year old, continuously set goals in order to move your business forward. Examine the competition, employees, investors, and peers to help you decide what new goals need to be set and what needs to happen so as to be successful. Welcome back. This is SME's Weekly here on Galactic Television. I hope you're enjoying and learning. Now, here is something interesting in this documentary I am about to show you. 20 simple food business ideas you can start with low investment. All you need do is stop thinking and start doing. Enjoy and learn. For watching. Now, finally, let's listen to what Shola Daudo has to say about the growth prospect of SMEs in Nigeria.
Well, this is born out of a passion that I have for people who are into small businesses. We call them the small growing businesses. I love people who like to take the bull by their horns and to do their own businesses. And over time, we've been rolling this, and we've felt as a group, I have a group of people come together and said, why can't we have a platform? And we created the platform those, and in further trying to reach out to the populace, we decided to come up with an inaugural conference, which was last year, and a repeat episode for this year, which is called the SME Reset. Why we decided to do SME Reset is to just reposition and to re-strategize how SMEs do business, considering, the kind of economic situation we are in this country at this present time. So the theme really is thriving in an economic storm. And that's why we decided to highlight some of those things. Well, firstly, we expect that there will be a light turnout. We have incredible speakers that are coming to deliver strategies, on how to get out of this situation, on how businesses can position themselves, number one, for opportunities, number two, to seek investors, number three, to use the best strategies on how to grow their business, considering the Lean Sigma series. And we also believe that this will not be the last of its kind. Rather, definitely going to be a proper monitoring and evaluation that follows suit after this event, so that we know that this SME is coming not just partake, but they grow from the particular level they are to another level. Well, you find out that in most thriving economics of the world, SMEs contribute a very large percentage to the GDP of each economy, and that is being supported by each country's government. So for them to succeed very well, to move better, the government needs to create enabling policies, create ways of, ease of doing business, policies that support young businesses to thrive. Like, for example, reduction in tax rates, tax-free policies, puts infrastructures in place for SMEs to thrive, create room for access to funding, cheap funding. It goes all over the world. We can adopt the Bangladesh model that says people should come together and contribute money in little ways and fund people. Talk to all these government parastatals, all the government, the big boys in court, the big complaints, the politicians, so at least have a change of mind and to look forward and say, okay, let's stop going after imported items, which of course they are trying to do right now, but it can be further deepened than what we have now. If they try to stop that and decide to concentrate on locally made products, it will boost the economy. It will serve as one of the ways that we can actually take them from a particular level to another level.
Alright, I hope you learned something from today's show. Don't forget to share your thoughts and comments on our social media platforms that will be displayed on your screen. I am Ezinne Egesi. Till I come your way next time, stop thinking and start doing. Bye for now.
He's doing, how it all turned to lies. Sometimes I think